Hello and welcome to a new video, guys. Today we're gonna be doing Jinu's hairstyle from Kpop Demon Hunters. So this hairstyle looks pretty much the same, but my hair is just a little bit longer than Jinu. So this hairstyle is kind of like a soft two-block, where it's kind of short on the sides, it's long at the front, it's a little medium on the top sides, and it blends all together at the back. So yeah, we're gonna start by towel drying the hair after we have washed it. And we're gonna be drying it to the point that it's still a little wet. And then we're gonna be using this preheat styling product, and we're gonna be applying this into the hair and just make sure it's spread evenly. I think this hairstyle actually was looking kind of cool. Anyway, so now we're gonna start to dry the hair, and I like drying my hair on a very low heat setting. I just don't want to make it like too messy, especially for this kind of a hairstyle. We want to make it look as smooth as possible, and yeah, we're just gonna dry it like downwards and a little bit more into the opposite direction of how it's supposed to go. Yeah, I'm gonna explain more of this later in the video as well. And yeah, don't forget the sideburns. So now we're gonna use this square steel brush. It really works well with my hair, especially for this kind of a hairstyle. So we're gonna start by drying the sides kind of like inwards. This kind of helps really kind of like tame it down and make it just look more smooth. We're gonna do the same on the other side as well, and you're gonna start to see that the hair is kind of like starting to look a little more sleek, which I like. And then we're gonna just like start to dry the front part, and we're gonna dry this into like the opposite direction of how it's supposed to go. So from left to right and right to left, and you can just follow the way I'm doing as well. Yeah, so we're gonna do the same to the other side as well. Yeah, so now we're kind of like coming to the very front part, and something I like to do here is at the end, I just like to kind of like curl it inwards. Yeah, it really helps give the hair on the front a little bit more volume. Don't forget the back as well. Yeah, we want it to look a little more lifted at the top. So yeah, I'm just gonna like dry it that way. And then just the top front of the hair, I just like to give it a little bit of volume. We're pretty much done with that. And then I'm just gonna like kind of tame the hair around my ear. Same on the other side. And then we're gonna start to create the partition. And once you have your partition, you're just gonna go and start to dry the hair like this. So this gives you that kind of like a natural kind of a wave. It brings out the flow. And then do the same on the other side. And you can see the shape is starting to kind of like show. And I felt like the hair was actually looking not bad here as well. But yeah, I do this trick with like 3 fingers where I kind of like lift the hair up from the front, just the hair in the middle, and it really gives it like this nice volume. So once we're done with that, I like to use this type of a brush to like tame the very sides and the back of the hair and make it look very sleek. For this look, we don't want like a very messy kind of a look. It kind of actually straightens, you know, if you have like curly hair. And then I just kind of like heat the hair at this part and just hold it for like 3 or 4 seconds, and it kind of like just accentuates the waves. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna check if everything is looking good, everything is how I want it to be. Yeah, so the only product I put in my hair is a hair essence. So the reason I like it, it feels very healthy. It's very like I can play around with my hair all day, and it makes it look not too oily yet not too dry, and it's just perfect, you know. Yeah, it's just perfect for me. But you can use a wax and you can use a hairspray if you want to just lock it into place. But I like to give this kind of like a see-through look at the front, so I don't want my hair to be like too heavy. Yeah, so there we have it. That's the hairstyle. I think this hairstyle looks very cool. I love the see-through bangs. I don't know, it's just I can't get enough of this kind of a look. Yeah, and I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys wanna request anything else, do leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, bye bye.